Street Corn Chicken Casserole. This is delicious. You won't believe the flavors. It's got corn chips, pasta, chicken, and it's a complete meal in one dish. If you want to see how to make this delicious recipe in under 1 hour, keep watching. Okay, here are the ingredients. I'm going to use a different kind of pasta. It looks like pinwheel, well, not pinwheels, like dragon wheels on a dragon. Thought it'd be different. I'm using 1 cup. Now for this recipe, you can choose your base. You can use pasta or Frito corn chips. I'm going to use a little bit of both. I'm going to make my base the corn chips, and I'm going to mix 1 cup of pasta in with the other ingredients. I'm using non-stick cooking spray, 2 tablespoons of prepared taco seasoning. You can do it yourself and do cumin, oregano, chili powder, smoked paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, just whatever is best for you or your family's favorite recipe. I'm going to use 1 small can of green chilies, 1 can of cream of chicken soup. I'm going to use some sweet golden corn out of the can. You can use fresh or frozen, and then to kick it up a notch, I'm going to use Fiesta style corn. You need mayonnaise, and I'm using cotija cheese. It's not necessary, but I have it. I want to use it. But you need mozzarella, you need some sharp cheddar cheese, and of course, chicken that's already cooked. You can get it from a rotisserie. So I'm going to get my pasta water going, and I get my pasta cooked, set my oven for 350 degrees. This comes together in 30 minutes, and it's absolutely delicious. So let me put you on pause. Let's get cooking. Oh yeah, and I forgot the sour cream. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm known for leaving out an ingredient, but yeah, I'm going to use half of this sour cream, and I'm going to use half a cup of mayonnaise. But technically this dish is for a 9 by 13, but I'm using an 8 by 8. There, my pasta's boiling. I'm going to drain that and get that ready to add to the mixture. Okay, I'm going to start by spraying my baking dish. I'm going to make sure this doesn't stick. And like I said, you can choose your base. I'm going to do Fritos for the base. 1 little bag. And like I said, this recipe is technically for a 9 by 13, but I'm not using a 9 by 13. I'm using an 8 by 8. Got my bowl, and I've got my cooked and drained pasta. Gonna add that. Then I'm gonna add half a cup of mayo to this. I'm gonna eyeball the sour cream because this is 8 ounces and I'm only gonna use half. So just gonna kind of eyeball that. Put that in there. This is really delicious, you guys. This makes a great meal. And that's why I'm adding pasta and the corn chips. I'm gonna add, I'm just gonna guesstimate on a half a cup of the mozzarella. And you wanna definitely, if you can, shred your own cheese, but you know my channel is about quick, fast, and easy. So plus I want to use up the rest of this bag cheese. And you want to get your corn. I am using Fiesta, one of the other brands. You can just use plain corn, regular corn, frozen corn. But I'm going to use the Fiesta because it's got peppers in it. And you definitely want to drain it and get all of the juice off of it. And 1 can of chilies. Taco seasoning, 2 tablespoons, and 1 can of cream of chicken soup. I'm going to add my chicken. The recipe for 9 by 13 asks for 3 cups of chicken. I probably have a little less than that, but I'm going to try like heaven and try and make it fit in that 8 by 8. You just want to get this all mixed together. And you can add some of the corn chips to this mixture here. You just want to crunch them up. And like I said, most recipes you choose your base. It's either pasta or the corn chips. I want to do a little bit of both. And you can make it spicy if you like, add spicy chilies. And you, like I said, you can just use plain corn, frozen store-bought can, just not the cream of corn. Okay. Then I'm gonna put this into my 8x8 and pray it fits. Make it fit. Yeah, I'm gonna make this fit. Those that know me, welcome back. You know, I upload 2 videos a week and I always include inspirational quote and tell a controversial joke. And I love Mexican street corn. When I had this recipe, I said I had to do it, show you guys. My oven is preheated to 350. I'm gonna put this under a piece of foil under this in case it decides to bubble over. So on top of this, now I'm going to add the cotija cheese. Like I said, it's not necessary, but I had it and I wanted to make sure that I used it. And I do have a lime to go with this. You can add lime juice to this, or you can use it on top as a garnish. Now the mozzarella. And you could have extra corn chips on the side too for serving. This will make a quick, fast, easy meal. All you need is a rotisserie chicken or canned chicken, but the chicken has to already be cooked. Okay, counter's kind of messy, but there you have it. Okay, in the oven for 30 minutes till it's hot and bubbly. Okay guys, there it is in the oven. I just set the oven to broil just to brown it slightly on top. There you have it, street corn Mexican casserole, chicken casserole. Now I forgot to tell you, I have cilantro, fresh cilantro. Now 20% of the population cannot eat it. It tastes like soap. It's a big debate all over the world. And if thus you don't know your guests or you're one of those people, then just use parsley, don't use anything at all. But it definitely is off-putting to a lot of people, to where this wouldn't be palatable if you put the cilantro on there. So I'm gonna tell you guys my joke. ICE came by my farm and said, "We need to inspect your property for illegal aliens." I replied, "All right, but whatever you do, don't go into that field over there." The officer exploded. "See this badge? It means I can go anywhere I want on any land. Am I clear? Do you understand?" I nodded politely and said, "Be my guest." About 10 minutes later, I heard screaming. I looked out and saw 6 ICE agents running for their lives being chased by my big, mean old bull. It looked like they were about to get gored for sure. So I dropped my tools and ran over to the fence and shouted, "Your badge! Show your badge! Your badge!" I thought that was crazy. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is absolutely delicious. You see how thick mine was in the 8x8. Technically it was 4 9x13 with 3 cups of chicken, and I know I didn't have 3 cups of chicken. And I missed the lime. I didn't have any limes. I thought I did. So please get a lime and squirt half a lime into the mixture before you bake it. It needs the acid. And it definitely adds a little something to the dish. It is a definitely winner chicken dinner. Serve it with a salad or a side vegetable, and you can definitely add a lot more cheese, so it's really gooey. I'm just not a big cheese fan because I'm lactose intolerant. But check out my other videos. Got a bunch of them coming up for quick, fast, easy meals for those of you who are in a hurry like myself, who don't want to cook, don't have time to cook, and definitely don't like to cook. So love you guys. God bless again. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.